I can't lie. I'm mad as hell. I'm disappointed. I don't know what's going to happen with Pittsburgh this year. We still don't even know our quarterback situation, but yet we're trading George Pickens. Me personally, I don't even know how to come at this per se, or you know what I'm saying. I just don't know. Like I'll come at all the wrong angles. It'll just be a bunch of fluff, a bunch of words. I think the best person to listen to and hear him out, fellow Steeler fan like myself, the one that I praise on this YouTube platform. Shout out to you, Chiseled, Mr. Adonis himself. I want to hear what he has to say about Steeler Nation. Not the nation per se, not the fans, us, who are feeling like we're getting shitted on, honestly. Like, I don't even know what to say. You know what I'm saying? We're getting slapped each and every way. Like, we don't know what's happening or why we're getting slapped in the face. But this right here is a big slap in the face. I'm going to let Chisel talk on this. Appreciate y'all if y'all here. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you're new. Please comment down below what you have, your thoughts on this situation, man. Please. Let's go. Let's get right into it.
I've never smoked in my life, and yet I feel compelled to have to smoke a cigarette. Because what is this news that I was awoken to? George Pickens traded to the Dallas Cowboys? I'm in Texas right now, and
And what's crazy, bro, is I stopped smoking too, Chisel. I know you don't smoke, but don't do it, bro. It ain't worth it, especially with this BS. Bro, my brother is locked up. He's in prison right now. I learned from my brother. My mom's in North Carolina right now. I'm out here in you know what I'm saying, Central right now. But my mom hit me up and told me my brother that's in prison, he let me know the information about us trading Pickens to the Cowboys. Out of all teams, even just the trade, I'm pissed. But the Cowboys, bro, now they are true contenders with Pickens, bro. Like, let them actually go off and be something this year. Ooh. Man, let me shut up. I'm gonna let my boy Chisel talk.
considering leaving from Austin. I can see Texas University from here. I might have to go and board a plane, go to Dallas, and try to get Jerry Jones to rescind the trade. What are we doing, bro? What? We trade away George Pickens for a 3rd, 5th, and 6th round pick after the draft. For what reason? Make it make sense. Now, think about it. The Pittsburgh Steelers over the course of the past 3 years, what has been the one bright spot that we've had?
After the draft. He's not, bro, make it make sense, man. What the hell? Come on,
As a quarterback, we've got a faulty O-line. We already had very, very minimal pieces. Calvin Austin, for all intents and purposes, is a rotational receiver. He might just mess around and be a 3 receiver, but if you put this man as a number 3 receiver on most other teams, he's probably a 4. We had no offensive identity outside of throw the ball down the field of George Pickens. We get DK Metcalf. Now we think we're going to have the Terror twins. We're going to have the Crash Out twins.
And I was so excited to have the Crash Out twins. Now it ain't no such thing. It ain't even a thing. Man, this is BS, bro.
Out the goddamn window. Why would we trade away George Pickens after the draft? Why not trade him before, so we could at least maybe go and pick up somebody in the midst of the draft to probably go and make a replacement? Because you already know what Pittsburgh Steelers is. We're wide receiver, factory. It doesn't matter who had been there in the past, whether it had been Plaxico Burress, whether it had been Mike Wallace, whether it had been Antonio Brown, and now George Pickens. We've always been able to move on from what appears to be the star receiver and then have somebody else come up from behind and go and perform. Deontay Johnson as well. I understand. Hey, the trajectory of George Pickens definitely shows him potentially leaving at the end of his rookie contract, because I've mentioned in my videos as well, why would George Pickens feel galvanized to even want to go and re-sign after seeing how the production has been in Pittsburgh? He's been an 1,100-yard receiver. He's been a 1,000-yard receiver with minimal targets, or I shouldn't say minimal, but about 60.
I don't give a damn if he felt like leaving. We should have done everything in our power to keep this man in Pittsburgh. Dallas? Man, I can hear them fans right now. And let them go down there and be something, bro. Like, turn that whole franchise around, bro.
To 70-some catches. Imagine if he goes to a team where he's getting targeted like 150 sometimes. This man might mess around and be the first 2,000-yard receiver. But whatever the case just so happens to be, we didn't even attempt on the season to have George there. I just don't understand it, bro. We have zero offensive identity. Just think about our offensive room right now. Will Howard, Skylar Thompson, Mason Rudolph is our quarterback room. Our wide receiver room, albeit we've got DK Metcalf that's there right now. We've got Calvin Austin, who for all intents and purposes, you put him as a third receiver on most teams, he might just mess around and be there as the fourth. Pat Fryermuth, who I still think is very capable for all intents and purposes, he's not a star tight end. We've got a faulty O-line. Our run game, we let Najee Harris go to the Chargers. We've got Jalen Warren, and we just drafted a back. Our offense is pretty much projected to do a whole lot of nothing. And what's been our biggest issue down the stretch to close out the past few seasons? We struggle on offense. We started 10-3. Should have won the doggone division. What do we end up doing? Unable to move the football down the field. Russell Wilson taking ridiculous amounts of sacks. Can't get the ball vertically down the field. We can't do a goddamn thing. We've got.
And I know we got Caleb Johnson coming in. He really looks like a good player. I like him. I ain't gonna stun. I can't wait to see what he does this year. And then another thing I wanted to say, Will Howard. I do got some good thoughts on Will Howard. I think that if he come in and he fight for that role, for the starter role, and get it over Rudolph, because I'm not even thinking about Aaron Rodgers right now. He should retire, honestly, if you ask me. Aaron Rodgers is out of the picture in my eyes, but he may still be in the picture. I just don't know. Like I said, it's a whole shit show out there in Pittsburgh at the moment. Caleb Johnson, no, I like that.
We got this expensive ass motherfucking defense, but if we can't put up points, what's even the purpose, bro? We could have just did a full send on 2025 and then, deal with whatever the fuck comes after in 2026. But oh no, fuck all that. We don't even want to compete, bro. I don't understand what the hell we're doing as this team. And granted, I see the silver lining. We get some picks, whatever the case is, but that's for next year. If we were going to trade George Pickens, why the hell didn't we do it before the goddamn draft?
That's what I'm saying.
We could have picked up a receiver.
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro.
Who the hell what are we going to do next? We haven't had a losing season. 18 years under Tomlin, we haven't had a losing season. But every single time, it feels as if we're middle of the pack. The last 7 years, 8 some years, we're middle of the pack every single time. If we're going to be bottom feeders, let us be bottom feeders straight out the gate, so we already know what to anticipate coming into the year. Because every single time, Pittsburgh wants to project themselves as some team that's able to go and compete, and they're going to knife and claw and find a way to be in the conversation. And then down the stretch, we absolutely fold. And I'm telling you something right now. We do not have the pieces to go out there and compete. And I just cannot understand the thought process behind trading away George Pickens after the fucking draft to get picks for next year. We could have did this before the draft. If you wanted to move on from him, should have did it before the draft so we can make the appropriate moves so that we can acquire his replacement ahead of time. So now we got to sit here and bank on next year us going and getting another big play receiver to put alongside DK Metcalf. What the hell are we doing, bro? What are we doing? 7 in the morning. I'm trying to
make it make sense.
I'm getting all these goddamn vibrations. Motherfucking bed. You'd have thought I was on one of them those machines in which people is doing a shit ton of cardio. Those small trampolines. I'm like, why the fuck am I bouncing on the motherfucking bed? Only to find out that it's George Pickens getting traded away at like fucking 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm compelled to alcoholism, bro. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. This is some bullshit, bro. I can't. Also, let it be known, we got a third-round pick for George Pickens,
right now.
but we got a second-round pick for Chase Claypool. You mean to tell me we couldn't try to fleece Dallas for way more picks than we could? Bro, what are we doing, son? And might I add, if we don't make a move during this offseason to grab a free agent wide receiver, Hold on. I'm just getting notification that Gabe Davis is available right now. If Mike Tomlin and Khan ain't on the phone with this man before noon, what are we doing, bro? We need to go and acquire another motherfucking receiver, because I cannot understand why we would let George Pickens go after the draft. Please understand, I'm not super upset that we just traded this man away, but why would we do it after the draft? That's what I'm just not understanding. I can't wrap my mind around that. I just don't know. Because are we trying to compete this year? Are we tanking? You already know I'm not a proponent of tanking. One way or another, we need.
I'm gonna stop it right there, man. I appreciate you, Chiseled Adonis, man. I hope you don't mind me using this. Shout out to you. Hey, y'all. Most of y'all probably already know, especially if you're a Steelers fan or you any type of fan of football. You probably see this guy a lot. Go check him out. Please subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, love you a lot, bro. He got a lot of knowledge on this football stuff, especially with my squad. Steelers, let's go, bro. Commentary out this world. Got to go check him out for sure, for sure. But on the other hand, man, I'm sad, bro. I don't think the season don't look like we're gonna be competing. If somehow things turn around, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, like he said, we're able to bring in a quarterback. No, not a quarterback. Well, yeah, figure out our quarterback situation. Plus bring in another wide receiver to help out DK. Like he said, Austin's a good third. On different teams, could have been a fourth. You never know. So it's just like, damn, what are we doing, bro? Are we here to compete, or are we just gonna be here to be here? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here. I'm just chilling. Like, I don't want to be that squad, bro. Like, come on, man. I don't want to be that fan. I don't want to. It take a lot. Like, I'm a real fan, bro. Like, man, then the Cowboys at that, bro. Just wait until the shit I hear about this, man. But forget that. This is gonna be the end of the video. Let me know how you feel about the trade, man. If you think the Steelers messed up for this, like, trading Pickens, like, do you think it was a good trade or not? Like, do you know what's going on? Why we traded? I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words right now. It feels like a stab to the heart, bro. Like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt off that one. I did not want to get up this morning or hear a message and, you know what I'm saying, getting it from my mom at that. Like, I did not want to hear that message. It's crazy, bro. But I do want to know how y'all feel. Let me know how y'all feel about Pickens getting traded. Do you think it's over for the Steelers this year, man? They giving us picks for next year. Like, man, I'm trying to win now, man. I'm trying to win now. Steelers already got a bunch of veterans that's probably not, you know, going to be here long. We need that Super Bowl now, bro. Tell them, Cam Hayward, we need it now. And stop playing, bro. Stop playing Pittsburgh. I don't know what's going on. It's gonna be rough to watch my team this year if it plays out how I think it is gonna play out. But I'm praying for some miracle, honestly. Hey, peace, man. Thank y'all for tuning in on this video. Appreciate you, man. If you subscribe to your boy, it's all love. You already know. And if you ain't subscribed, just subscribe, man. Lock in. Let's go.